Hello viewers, I'm Advocate K. Rawat from Lexis & Company. Today I'm going to talk about the term issue. So the term issue in a civil case means a disputed question relating to a rival contention in a suit. It is the focal point of a disagreement, argument or decision. It is the point on which a case itself is decided in favor of one side and or the other by the court. The court cannot frame any issue in a court case when no dispute exists between the parties. For example, a plaintiff says the defendant borrowed rupees 10 lakh from him. The defendant denies it is an affirmation by one party and denied by the other. Then there arises a distinct dispute and that dispute is termed as issue. The court can then frame issues based on the facts of the case and proceed with it. Now, fact or law is asserted or denied. An issue in a case is a material proposition, means a directly relevant and vital statement which affirms or denies. Of fact or law, which issues arises when any material propositions of fact or law in a case is affirmed by one party and denied by the other party. Plaintiff gets the right to sue and the defendant gets the right to defend the case. Based on the issue, a claim or right affirmed by one party and denied by the other party or some others shall form a distinct issue in a case. The term material proposition refers to a cause of action of a case. Though it's not stated directly in the Civil Procedure Code of 1908, the cause of action is a bundle of essential facts when considered against the law applicable to such facts. Give the plaintiffs a right to seek some relief against the defendant in the case. The cause of action occurs prior to the institution of the suit. It forms the foundation of the suit. Without a valid cause of action, the plaint is not maintainable and will have to be rejected. Cause of action creates a ground of acquiring some legal rights and duties of the parties in a case and obtaining a judgment on the basis of such rights and duties. A breach of such right or duty with the consensual or consequential injury or damage gives the plaintiff a right to sue for relief. To determine the cause of action, the substance rather than the form must be taken into consideration. A suit essentially is an action of an aggrieved party in a court of recovery of a legal claim or right. When such a right is decided by a court after due adjudication, it becomes a decree. Any decision of court that does not touch upon such a claim or right is only an order of the court but not a decree. To make an order a decree, it must be adjudicated by the following court and the court have to execute the decree so that the person can take the fruits of the decree. Now, a set of issues in a case. Whether the plaintiff proves that the defendant entered into an agreement to sell his property to him for rupees 10 lakh. Second, whether the plaintiff proves that he paid rupees 1 lakh as earnest money deposit to the defendant. Third, whether the plaintiff proves that he is ready and willing to perform his part of the contract. Fourth, whether the defendant proves that the case of plaintiff is false and got up. Fifth, what relief the plaintiff is entitled for. Sixth, what order and decree the plaintiff is entitled to. Now, when issue is framed. When a plaint is presented to the court, the case is set for motion. Subsequently, the written statement is filed by the other party and the issues are framed. The day on which the issues are framed is termed as the day of first hearing of the suit. On the first day of the suit, the court shall ascertain from each party whether the admits or denies the allegations in the plaint. It is after the first hearing of the suit from the parties reading the plaint and the written statement and ascertaining on material propositions of fact or law the parties are at variance. The court frame issues the right decision in case dominantly rests upon the correctness of the issues framed. Here, if the defendant makes no defense in the first hearing of the suit, there is no need to frame the issues. Issues are framed to avoid surprises in the trial and enables the parties know what points they need to prove in evidence on. The averted points not denied in the written statement are taken as admitted. So, the court should pronounce judgment on all issues. It cannot leave any issues unattended to. Issues relating to jurisdiction of the court and the bar to the suit by law should be taken up while first proceedings. The issues are to be framed by court from the following sources. First, allegations of parties or their behalf on oath. Second, allegations made in the pleadings, interrogations. Third, the contents of documents produced by both parties. The court can even examine witness or documents not brought before it before framing the issues if it is not possible otherwise. For bringing them before the court, 7 days adjournment is possible. I hope you like my videos. For further queries regarding the framing of suit or framing of issues, to subscribe my channels. I'll resolve all your queries related to it. Thank you.